runs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I mean, look at this defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. The yardage numbers for him just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled, Charles, the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. For most NFL running backs in their career, it feels like if they get to 1,000 yards, they've had a nice little run. He's over 11,000 yards, probably beyond his wildest dreams.
Room for Jacobs there on 1st down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
2nd and 3. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Armadillos are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 69 yards. Touchdown of their own. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap. especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a bout of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week. Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 156. That ties him with Terrell Owens for 5th all-time. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Herbert. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. And he'll find the open man on the right side. It's Kane. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Swift going to try up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good for a first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Herbert now. That one into the hands of Kane. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Taking it right down Broadway. Off to the races. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up a throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Jacobs. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Armadillos go up by 2 touchdowns.
Driving down the field.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
He's good. He's going to make a mistake as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
All right.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnston. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
The Christian Gonzalez right there.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. Quentin Johnston with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Blues get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
There we go.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and 11. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll throw now on the final play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. A touchdown the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Hush up, Ace. Sit down.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 67 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mason. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Herbert on 1st down now. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
No!
In the end zone.
No!
Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with
That
the ball
was
in the
on
air.
the money.
Never gave
You
up.
hear me?
Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they were able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to
That
speed
was-
coming out of the
Oh
break.
my
You turn
God.
to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead.
That
Can
was
you help us
money.
out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
Yeah, not the case.
not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently second in the league in first downs, and they pick up 1 here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 55 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They'll look to throw. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently,
I
he's
had
getting
a
the hang of this
touchdown that
NFL
last
thing pretty
drive.
quickly.
Had 3 touchdown
at the last
passes.
second,
You're right, he looks comfortable.
knocked
What are they
out. I
doing?
was so
Anything in
mad.
particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving
That
him
was in
plays
bread,
that
man.
fit his talents, and
But
also
we
maybe
good.
shrinking the playbook a little
He'll
bit.
make
They
another
did tell
mistake
us that. Bottom
sooner
line,
or later.
he's really good.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
He'll make another mistake.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
That's all right. Sit down. Sit down. I didn't even get trained to pick the play.
A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Now it's Herbert. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
They got caught up with each other.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Up the middle they go. Hankins. And a good run here as he'll run the other way down to the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got Mason complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Try to fit it in there.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know what I need to do,
How
though.
about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a second and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a short return. Stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
We good.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Second and 5. Back to throw. He'll let it go deep for Foster.
Let me get them.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And give me that. As he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced a mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Bro, that should have been a high
Pass is
throw.
intercepted for the 4th time today. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an
I messed
excellent
that up.
play
That
there
should have
to
been a high
create the
throw.
turnover.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably...
He got a nice size. Bruh, he could be out for a while.
Wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. To the left side, there's Mayer.
Inches.
And I don't think he got there, no.
Inches.
He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
I tried to get on
to the
both.
other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Back to throw again. The left side throw complete to Adams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And
Knew
he's
he wanted
left
that
with
corner
no
route.
option here but to
Played
throw
it.
it away.
Played it well.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Carlson is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Down 14. Got to score quick. But don't be
The
too
kickoff
reckless.
unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And
Now he's loose down the left sideline. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Counter play with Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.